What up, people? What's good? Salute, salute.
Yes, sir.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Salute to the tribe. We're hip hop and comics and hip hop. We're a niche channel. Reserved for the best. It's super dope. I do sell comics. Check me out on Instagram at 6th_element_comic. We do live auctions, live claim sales. I rock with Tooth and Claw, hit animated television series. The Scotty Young joint, blowing up fast. X-23. So this is dope, man. All right, so this is beautiful. Yo, what up, my peeps, my brethren and my sisterin, my tribesmen. Salute, everybody. My name is Reno Noir. This is the 6th element of hip hop. This is my co-host, Stu Dog. Say what's up to the people, Stu.
What's up, people?
Yeah, man. We in here. We in the building. So we got lots of amazing things going on right now. The 6th element of hip hop is doing big things. We got well, today we definitely want to talk about that new. We want to watch. We're gonna watch that Hawkeye trailer, that Hawkeye MCU trailer, because that's looking pretty dope.
Yeah, we definitely gotta watch that.
Definitely, man. I want to chop it up about our guest next week, the illustrious, the amazing, the one of the best to ever do it and touch a microphone, PHAROAHE Monch. Wish I had a clapping. I need to get some sound effects things.
Yeah, clapping sound effect.
Cheer, yeah, like some cheering.
Look at that. Yeah, PHAROAHE Monch, man, it's one of those. That's an MC. Like compared to what you got today, yeah, they can't hold his jock strap. You know, but that's a discussion. You know what I mean? That a lot of people, can't have. So I mean,
we can have it. You got a little feedback, I think, on your mic.
Do it. Better. 1 2 1 2. Better.
It's like static.
Is it? So we can fix that. I think I know.
Yeah, just like static when you move and stuff. Diamond Onyx, salute, Queen, and Cooks 24 in the building. Should be on the show, but Cooks got some things going on, so he's in the chat today. Herbert Carpenter, welcome. Lito's Way, welcome back.
Oh, Cooks.
H. John's in the house, salute. So I don't know who's all here, man. If you in the building, sound off, hit that like button. Let us know you here. And man, I guess some people was here and they left when we didn't start at 6:30. That's why I like to start at 6:30. But I was late. It was my fault. I had a shave. I think Stu is having some difficulties. My man's just frozen like Iceman. Hit him with a blast. What is up with Stu? Is that just Stu? Yeah, it's just Stu. Stu froze like a motherfucker. Let me see if I can get him back. He'll be back. Yo, but in the meantime, in between time, while we waiting on my man Stu Dog to get his things together, I got to show y'all a beautiful, beautiful thing that my homeboy created for me. This dude is a scientist, bro. This cat is amazing at his work. You see, this is the 6th element, right? 6th element comics logo, comic book display stand. That is his card. It is Malverde Designs. Y'all see that? Malverde Designs. And his card says custom comic book displays, display signs, and more. So you definitely making dreams come true, one 3D print at a time. And yes, this was a custom job. He never made one like this before. I told him, exactly how I wanted it. And, I wanted it to hold a certain amount of comics, and I wanted to have my logo and have the Marvel Comics font right there. So while my YouTube channel is 6th Element of Hip Hop, this is 6th Element Comics. So check me out on Instagram at 6th_element_comics. And this, just to show you how it works, man. I mean, this cat is amazing. This is all 3D printed. This is all 3D printed, and you do like this. You take your comics, boom, and you stick them in the stand. Let me hold it up for you. Boom. Stu Dog, I see you, brother. I'm gonna let you in just 1 second. So I'm on full screen. Matter of fact, let me let Stu in. All right, Stu's in the house. Let me hit this. Let me hit this. You see this?
That's dope, man. Where'd you get
So
that?
my man Malverde Designs, 3D prints comic book stands. Typically, he's only made them for one book at a time, but I sell comics on Instagram, so I needed to have a stack. So he designed this stand to hold multiple comics like this, and then he added this special back piece to support the comics. I mean, dude is just nasty with it, man. Just incredible. So you take the comic, you display it, you're like, boom, that's one. And I'm holding it in the air, but normally I would put that behind this one. You know, I show the books, talk about them, and boom, and put the new one behind that one, and just on and on like that. You see what I'm saying? So all, you know what I'm saying?
That is dope.
All the time I'm showing comics, I'm displaying my company, my business. I love it. So y'all check him out, man. That is Malverde Designs on Instagram. Malverd Designs. You know, that's at Malverde Designs. The dude is incredible, man.
Wow.
He does all kinds. So the way I seen him was he does all these 3D comic displays, but like how you see how he did the Marvel Comics font right there for comics. Normally what he does is he'll have one that says like Wolverine, and it'll be in the Wolverine comics font. Or he'll have one, you know, that says, you know, Moon Knight in the Moon Knight title font. So it looks professional, it looks official. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can get your joints made for whatever comic you want to display. You know what I mean? You want to display, you know, you have a Spider-Man comic you want to display. He'll make you a Spider-Man display, and it'll look like it came from Marvel, bro. I mean, it's so official, bro. This one's a custom piece, like I said, he made particular, especially for me, you know, in my business. But definitely, man, check him out on Instagram. Let me show you that one more time. That's Malverde. That's Malverde Designs. All right, on Instagram. Malverde Design. You can do at Malverde Designs, and then of course his email is malverdedesigns@gmail.com. Hit him up. Go on Instagram and look at his stuff. He's got all his stuff displayed on his Instagram channel. You can see all the little logos, all the displays and stuff that he's got up there. But yeah, man, that's a custom piece. So he definitely does custom. He does anything you need, anything you want.
That's dope. That's dope. I gotta get me one of those.
You got to, man. You got to.
Yeah, I like that. I like that, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Malverde Designs, man, for coming up with that.
And where my man Ed Santos in the building. Just got a package from Ed Santos. Let's unbox this.
Oh,
Let's
man,
see what
let's see what Ed's been up to.
Ed Santos, everybody. Shout out Ed Santos. That's one of the Full Blast Tribe members. Oh, and speaking of the Full Blast Tribe, we got DJ Tiger in the house.
Yo,
what's good, brother?
DJ Tiger, what's up?
Chilling. Just finished the sports show. So let me head on over here. It's been
Word
a
up.
minute. Feels fresh and new. I ain't been here a minute.
Yeah.
But it's good to see y'all.
Absolutely. Man. I was just showing them this custom comic book holder.
Nice. You got that made?
Yeah, Malverde Designs, cat on Instagram. You stick the comic, you know what I mean, that you want to display.
Oh, that's nice.
You know what I mean?
That is nice.
And but he made me a custom one where it's real thick, so you could put like 7 or 8 comics. So when I sell my books live on IG, I can have them displayed in this.
In that, yeah. That looks nice.
Yeah, dude is
nasty. Having to make some record ones to hold vinyl in it.
Dog, check
Man,
him
that'd
out.
be
It's
real dope.
Malverde Designs.
Malverde?
Malverde, and he's on Instagram. You can see all his his samples of his work and stuff. He does like if it's a Wolverine, he'll have it in the font that the Wolverine comic is in.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
whatever font, whatever, and it looks like they look official, bro. Like they're real. Like for instance, this is the Marvel Comics. If you recognize, that's the
that's what makes it stand out like that. Yeah,
exactly. So
that's
it's
dope.
Sixth Element Comics. Yeah. So I just got this package from Ed Santos.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So I wanted to pop it over and see what Ed. Oh, word. Okay.
Oh, it ain't Patriots gear.
Yeah, I hope not. Yeah, I definitely hope not.
We return to sender now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's got to fly across the screen. That's gonna be
Shinigami Records. So that's like a Carnage or something. Oh
yeah.
that's like Carnage right there.
Okay.
That's dope. That's
dope.
dope.
That's nice.
But I think that was the side piece, the side gift. This was actually what he was intending to send. And crazy, man. Let me.
What's good, Diamond? I see you. What's that?
Coffee syrup.
Coffee syrup?
Coffee syrup.
Coffee syrup. So apparently,
you know what?
Apparently this is big. Apparently this is big in New England or whatever. But like how you have chocolate syrup, like Hershey syrup.
Yeah.
Coffee. And they be putting it in the ice cream and all kinds of stuff. He's like, yo, you gotta try this. It actually says official state drink of Rhode Island, coffee milk. So you mix like chocolate milk, but it's coffee milk.
It's coffee.
Yeah, shout out Ed Santos. Yeah. Shout out Ed Santos for that, man. Appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, that's. I don't know if I could do that, man.
Hey, I'm down to try it. I like coffee.
Oh, you don't like coffee, Scudor?
No, I don't drink coffee. I don't drink coffee.
I like to drink it in the winter. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm not like a coffee drinker. Like some people have to drink a coffee in the morning.
Gotta have it every day.
Right? Yeah, gotta have it. Yeah. I had a bad experience. I had a bad experience once, so I haven't drank coffee since.
What happened? Someone was listening to the Black album while they were drinking coffee.
Well, they served it black, and then right there, it just threw me off.
Reminded you of the Black album.
It just reminded me. Yeah. So after that, I said, you know what, y'all can have this. I can't do this. Not today.
Yeah, but, I rock with. I don't like the caffeine. Like I don't do a lot of caffeine. I can't stand that.
I get the jitter. Like if I don't eat nothing,
jittery
coffee. I'm like on edge.
No, I don't dig it. Yeah, I don't like that at
all.
Right.
Reno, I was going through my stash the other day, man. I found some gems. Found some comic book gems in my stash.
Like Gwen Stacy.
Yeah. Well, I was bagging and tagging and bagging and tagging different comics, and I was like, yo.
That was a variant cover.
Oh, yeah, that's dope right there. That's hot right there, Stu. That's an homage. Yeah, that's an homage.
That's an homage to
Spider-Man 300, I think. But it's a big book, and that's an homage to it. And Spider-Gwen is a hot character.
Yeah, she is.
Very hot.
Yeah, I was just going through some of my gems, man. I was like, yo.
Ooh, got the Scotty Young.
Come on, man. I told you I'm a Scotty Young fan, bro. I told you that.
That's one I don't have.
Yeah, here's another one for you. I was trying to get I wish Scotty Young would have did a cover for this.
He did. There is a Darth Vader Scotty Young. This the Scotty Young Kang right here.
Yeah. Now, one thing about this comic here that a lot of Star Wars fans don't know is that like Vader, they did a couple other series, but this series right here, they regard as one of the best.
Is this Darth the new Vader current series. One?
Yes, the new current one.
Current one is definitely been.
They talk about it like this. Yeah, like they talk about they tell you straight up, like, look, like it's one of the best.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We got a Groot one, number one.
Oh, that's dope.
And then we got
I am Groot.
Gotham by Gaslight.
That's the new Gotham.
Yes, sir. But yeah, like I said, I was going through. I know you guys don't remember this because you're not big on DC like me. The We Are Robin. This was a really good 6-issue miniseries, man. It was really good, man. bunch of Robins running around. Yeah, bro, it was really like it was really good, man. Like I really was blown away by it, man. Like, you know, reading it. But Vertigo, I know y'all guys remember this. They pushed this really hard. Yeah, Vertigo was a real one that they pushed real hard, and then I was just happy when they brought back the 2099 series. So I got collected just about all of them.
Yeah, I just got a young joint. That's 2099 Scotty.
Yeah, but his number one for the 2000. I actually have the ones that came out back in the 90s. I actually have the 90s 2099 Spider-Man. I have I think I have all of them.
Yeah, those are picking up popularity again, and now it's because of the new series.
Is it?
Yeah.
I like to always, but you know what I wish they would bring out, they never did, is Hulk 2099. We never got a updated version of Hulk. Yeah, and Punisher 2099.
But they did one. There was a Hulk 2099.
I have them. Yeah, I have them. I have all of them. I got Hulk, Punisher, Doom, X-Men, Spider-Man. There was another one. It was called I think it's Berserker or something like that.
Did you know that there was a Daredevil? A Deadpool 2099.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't know that. I didn't know
that either. I just found that like a couple of probably like a month ago. I had I found one in the LCS.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Nah, are you serious?
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Oh yeah. I sold it. It's not that uncommon. I just hadn't heard of it before, but I
never heard of one either.
Warda Wilson. Yo, shout out Queen City G in the house.
Salute Queen City.
Yo,
salute Queen City. Yeah, I never heard of it. I never heard of Deadpool 2099. That'd be a gem just for me. That'd be a gem for me because I never heard. I thought I had all of them.
Well, you got it's definitely one you got to add to the collection, but it's not Wade Wilson, it's Warda Wilson. It's a female.
Okay.
So it's but every 2099 like 2099 Spider-Man is not Peter Parker. It's
Miguel O'Hara.
Right. Every 2099 is a different person, obviously, because it's 2099. But yeah, man, speaking of
like the Punisher and Punisher 2099, he's a cop and he's on the police force, but he's running around being Punisher. Yeah, like he moonlights as Punisher.
And he's black too, right?
No, he's not black. He has that had to be like a what if or one of those. Matter of fact, I'm actually bidding on a what if right now that what if Spider-Man became the Punisher.
Yeah. I sold that one. I sold one of those. Yep. Yeah, I had a what if Punisher's family didn't get killed?
Yeah, man. You gotta call me on those, man. You gotta call your boy on those and work it out.
You know where I'm at. I'm on Instagram, 6th_element_comics. I'm selling comics every night or two. I'm on there live, slinging books. But still, I do have a stack of books for you though. So, but speaking of that, I'm selling this joint too, which is the Hawkeye #1 Kate Bishop joint. It's $30. You can get it on eBay for like $50. But I show that to say this. We got the new Hawkeye trailer today.
Yep. Oh yeah, I need to see that, man. I definitely need to see that. Yep. I haven't because we got Ironheart supposed to be coming out soon too. We got Ironheart and Hawkeye. The next one's up for the Oh, and speaking of Disney just announced that they will no longer show their movies, new releases on Disney Plus. They're going straight to the theater.
I heard the opposite.
I heard on the news this morning said because of I think Shang-Chi. They said that they're just taking them to the movies now.
Are they doing it where? Because I heard they said after 45 days in the movie theater, then it's going to be on.
Right, it'll be on but the initial release is going to be theater only.
They're not doing the dual release.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. The initial release is going to be theater only.
She did good.
Yes,
it broke records. Yeah.
No, that movie is good, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is.
That movie is good. Word.
I want to see it though, not bootleg with the proper translation, because the only version I've seen it's not translated into English, the Mandarin and all of that in the beginning, so I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
And you saw that? You saw it like that too?
Well, listen, I'm gonna tell you what you guys did. When you do your stream, it'll actually the player asks you to play the show subtitles. If you don't hit it, it's not gonna show the subtitles.
Yeah, the site I rock with don't have no features like that.
It should before you.
I gotta find
it. Should before you start the movie. Before you start the movie, it should be like it should be like play, and then it'll be like play with subtitles. Yeah,
the one I use is real ghetto. Like anytime you click anywhere on the screen, 5 pop-ups come up. It's just it's crazy.
Oh yeah, one of those where you got
e-movie.
That's how they get money. You gotta
right.
Clicking it off.
Right. That's how they show everything for free. So I look at it as that's my payment. That's what I pay. Is I gotta click off these things.
Yeah,
and that's cool.
Look, man, we'll talk after the show. I'll get you hooked up because I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'll be damned if I'm gonna sit there and be clicking off or something. I'm trying to watch the movie right now.
Well, nah. Once you watching the movie, it don't do none of that. But while you're trying to find the movie and
they keep coming up the ad
or whatever, every time you click anywhere on the screen, a pop up. Yo, and Angelo Bolano said Ironheart is making an appearance on Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. I heard that too. Yeah,
I heard that also. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I can't wait.
It's Black Widow didn't. I don't know. I thought it was successful doing the streaming and the theater at the same time. I love the fact that they did that. I was mad that they didn't do it with Shang-Chi. And I was happy to find out that they were going to start doing it now, but now you say they're not doing it. So, man.
Nah, yeah, they said, well, 45 days until it goes to digital release. And I don't know how long before they put it out on video, but I know they said that initially, with the initial release, it's not going to be on. They're not going to do the dual stream thing anymore.
I mean, with some movies, with some movies, you got to see them in the theater. Like some movies just aren't as good unless you see it in the giant screen with the super surround sound and the whole theater atmosphere, that whole thing. It adds something to the movie. I don't care if you got a giant 80-inch screen at your house with surround sound and a home theater, it still ain't the same. It ain't the same.
No. And I really like going to the movies. I like the whole ambiance.
The
whole ambiance.
Yeah.
And then you see trailer made it in the show, like, oh shoot.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of the trailer, man, and thank you, Tiger, for reminding me about the Hawkeye trailer today, man. So let's watch that. Y'all ready?
Let's do it.
All right, y'all. We're gonna play the new Hawkeye movie trailer right now.
This is the first Christmas we've had together in years.
I love you guys. I'm making up for some lost time.
Authorities are wondering if the masked vigilante who terrorized the city's underworld is back.
The past has caught up with me.
Should we be worried?
No, it's nothing. I'll be home for Christmas. I promise.
It's the most wonderful time.
When I wore this suit, I made a whole lot of enemies.
You're a Hawkeye.
Who the hell are you?
Some people have actually called me the world's greatest archer.
Are you one of those people?
It's the most wonderful.
Hey, babe, I should be back in a day or two. Hang on a second.
With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling.
Things have gotten more complicated.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the most wonderful time. Yes, the most wonderful.
This is too dangerous. Definitely not this one.
You don't have to say definitely like that. Holy shit! There are arrows more dangerous than that one?
No, it's just some Christmas.
Ha! Big Christmas movie.
Yeah, it said November 24th, right? Right before
Right,
Thanksgiving.
right. Big Christmas
So-
holiday movie.
So that girl in there is supposed to be Kate Bishop's daughter, right? So why was he like, "Who are you?" Like, because ain't that supposed to be his daughter?
Yeah.
Is she from another multiverse or something?
Good question. Good question.
Or maybe he was just saying like,
Who are
you
you
know, like
now in this character? What's your
you know how like you know how sometimes you might somebody you know they might I don't know act a
It's
little
like-
different. You like he might be like a who are
Yeah.
you? But he know her, but
Could
he's
be.
just saying like who are you because he just saw her do
Yeah.
something dope. Like
Lito's way said it's not his daughter, so which I don't know then because Kate Bishop is his daughter in the comics.
Yeah.
She was
I know.
he had his daughter Kate was on the show, I think, even when in on Avengers.
Yeah.
maybe she
Endgame.
yeah. Maybe she was a love child. Maybe she's a love child or something. Some sort.
Yeah, I was thinking it could be like, you ask Tony Stark's, who are you? He's Iron Man. So he might be asking her, who are you? She's like, I'm Hawkeye. I'm Hawkeye.
Yeah, it could be.
I think it's someone from the multiverse. That's
That
my
makes
take.
a lot of sense. That makes a
Oh, you
lot of
think
sense.
it's yeah, because you know what? We do
Everything's
know once this
multiverse
Doctor
right now.
yeah, right,
Yeah.
everything, yeah. Once the Doctor Strange thing goes down, we know what we're gonna get. Yeah, we're gonna get some
Already been
multiverse.
Leading
with
up
the
to
shows,
it.
Loki. It's already been.
They already
Kang,
set the foundation for what the multiverse is gonna be. So that's just another added thing, I think.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's definitely possible. and like I said, it makes a lot of sense. But I haven't heard like, man, Lito, tell us what you said is not his daughter. Are you guessing? Tell us what you know, man. Tell us what you know. Cause from what I knew, Kate Bishop was his daughter. But I like it, man. It's like Christmas, New York, like
Die Hard, yeah, like a Die Hard
yeah.
too.
Christmas in New York is like, for me, that's like when I think Christmas, I think of New York. You know what I mean? Because just I don't know. If you from New York or you visit New York on Christmas, you know what I mean. It's different, man. It's different. Christmas in New York is different than anywhere else in the world.
DJ Tiger, would you agree with that? That Christmas in New York is
Yeah. I mean,
Special.
with the the tree and like
Mhm.
more older I got, I didn't really get into it, especially when my kids got older. Because once I stopped having to buy toys and stuff, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
but I get what he's saying about the ambience when they do the tree, Rockefeller Center, they're skating out there, all that stuff. So
Yeah.
I get
Sound
what
like
he means. But
okay. Sound like you and Mrs. Tiger went ice skating out there or something, man.
hell no.
I mean, I get it, man. Listen, I get it. I understand.
Hey.
I mean, I get it, man. You
I
know,
don't even
hey,
roll
listen,
skate. There's no ice skate.
listen. I know you. Listen, we know you. You know, you put your player on. You're just like, yeah, I'm gonna get this. She gonna be Mrs. Tiger. Let's go ice skating, girl. Let's go.
Word.
By the tree. We're gonna do it by the tree. We're gonna go ice skating down
Serenade
by
on
the
the
tree.
ice.
Yeah, serenade on ice. You know, I mean, listen, if you could DJ, we know you can ice skate.
Nah.
Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that all DJs can ice skate. Yeah, everybody knows that. All DJs can ice skate.
That has to
You
be
don't
a
know.
weird DJ fact right there. I can't picture DJ Scratch ice skating.
Hey man, he can. He can, man. If he's a DJ, he can ice skate. We know that. Yeah, I already know that.
Speaking of
DJs, speaking of DJs, what's been up with you, DJ Tiger? Tell us about the app, man, and
App streaming. I'm hearing no issues with it. SOD, he always be like, "Yo, I've been on the app, for 8 hours, just to let you know there's no issues." Just listening, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
But
I've been on it.
SOD, man, shout out.
Yeah, shout out SOD. And I've been on it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been on it hard. I done bought some music off it.
Word.
Got some free music off it. Matter of fact, I want to thank you for putting up that the Nas and RZA joint.
Yes.
What's that? Severe Punishment?
Because I had I remember I told y'all about it a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I said, Reno, besides the Queensbridge joint that you did, Tiger, that was the hottest Wu-Tang joint I had ever heard. Like mashup with Nas. And so
But there was ones
I
that
could
came out before that.
they would do well. Yours and that one is the hottest too. That's it. I mean, I know
No,
it's
no,
ones
I'm
that
saying
came.
I know I did that Cuban Links one, but like that Nas Supreme Punishment, that's old. That's
Yeah, that's
I
old. Yeah,
find that, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, let me post this by this DJ that did this.
yeah. I used to have it on CD, and I don't know what happened with the CD. So when I see it on YouTube, I was like kind of static. But I tried to get it off of there, but you couldn't get it because of the way it was formatted. So
Right,
YouTube was
right.
blocking it. All this, so I was like, wow, this is really crazy. But then when you put it up on the joint, I was like, man, DJ Tiger, you like Sugar from Harlem Nights, man. I was like, damn. Oh my God. I was like, you like Sugar from made my day, man. Do that joint, man. Made me a new copy. I got me a brand new CD and everything. I mean, I still got the old case cover, all that, but got me a brand new CD now, man. I just want to thank you, brother. Without
Down,
you,
bro.
my collection would be incomplete.
Maybe.
But now, now the circle is complete.
No doubt, bro.
Shout out Al Mega in the building, Comic Crusaders.
Yeah, so tell us about the app. Tell us about the app,
Cooks.
DJ Tank. Talk to us about the app.
Well, it's pretty much what do you call it? It speaks for itself. You download it, and as soon as you click on it, you see all the things, from merch to the streams. It got a hip hop stream. You want to listen to hip hop? It's got an R&B stream. You want to listen to R&B, and then you can click on like news that goes to the website. But the way the app is mirrored, it's like you can kind of navigate on the app. You know what I mean? Even the merch store, I have the merch on there. That goes to a website, Teespring, but it stays in the app where you can actually order it, while you're still in the app without you going outside. Then you can just go back and just keep listening to music.
Word.
Yo, we like that,
Teespring,
man. Where can we find this? Where can we find this app at, DJ Tech?
Oh, Google Play and iTunes.
The App Store.
Yep. App Store.
Okay. Well, some people don't know. Some people don't know, fellas. So we just want to make sure that there are no discrepancies. We want to make sure that everybody. Some people you just gotta explain it to them. Some people.
So it's on the internet. Yep.
Yeah, we just want to know where we can find it. Now, I was on Alexa the other day, DJ Tiger, and I just, told Alexa to stream Full Blast Radio on TuneIn Radio, and boom, I'm sitting there chilling. Yeah, it come right up now. Yeah. Now, if you got the Google Assistant, you could do the same thing. Yeah, man. So you saying while you surfing the web on the app, you could be listening to Full Blast Radio on TuneIn Radio as well.
That's a fact.
Boy, you like Sugar from Harlem Nights. Bro, I tell you. You like Sugar from Harlem Nights. Trying to tell you, got every angle covered.
Appreciate it, bro.
So Tiger, what I was gonna say is being a DJ. Speaking of being a DJ, what is your experience with the great PHAROAHE Monch, who we will have on the show next Monday, September 20th?
Man, first of all, congratulations you on getting that interview, bro. That's dope.
Hey, thank you.
Real talk, man. That's a
word. Hey, it took a lot of perseverance, man.
Yeah,
you
gotta put in the work. You know what I mean? When you put in the work, it'll show in the end.
Got to.
That's dope. But yeah, man, I always love PHAROAHE Monch from Simon Says joint where he didn't get paid for it because of that sample.
Right.
If that's a classic joint.
That is a classic joint. Yeah.
Godzilla Loop.
One
of my favorite joints is Desire. I just love that joint. The video, you know what I mean? And PHAROAHE Monch is a dope MC. He don't conform to the industry bullshit. He has a cult following.
Right.
You know what I mean? That support him. You know what I mean?
Right.
And these days, you know what I mean? Like how the underground hip hop, to me, it's becoming more mainstream because a lot of people are
hungry for it.
I think there are more people appreciating the authentic hip hop sound. There's people that, they'll listen to the other stuff there in the clubs and stuff like that. Club music, trap music, which of course that's what that environment brings. Right. But I think when people are like clean your car, you driving, you want to hear some thump. You want to hear some
Boom bap. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been in that
Very-
lane, and he didn't try to change up to try to make something for the radio. You know what I mean? It's like if
Word.
they play. If they don't, I still got my people that support.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because a lot of rappers, they try to conform or you know,
jump on the
as
formula.
time changed, yeah, and then they don't sound like them.
Yup.
It's like, who is
Yeah.
this? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But he's
Yeah,
one of them
that's true.
cats that you know, like Jada Kiss, they just stay who they are.
Mhm.
They
MOP,
evolve.
yeah, MOP, yeah, MOP. They just stay gutter.
J.
You know what I
Rue.
mean?
You know what I
J.
mean?
Rue.
Yeah, Mobb Deep was another. They stayed gutter.
Yup.
They
Shout
never.
out J. Rue, the
Yeah,
Damager, who was on the show.
yeah, J.
Yeah,
Rue, yeah,
that
J. Rue was another one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So those are the interviews I like, man. So yeah, that's gonna be dope.
hell yeah.
Oh, Corey, thank you, man. He said just downloaded it. No doubt.
Nice. Stu Dog is the official spokesman for Full Blast. He's the,
Told man, we need that
minister of
drop,
music.
bro. We need that drop, still.
Yeah,
Listen,
where that
man.
drop at?
Well, listen, man. Listen. We're a tribe. You know what I mean? We here for each other, with each other. That's all, man.
That's right, man.
Not only are we tribe members, but we fans as well. So you know.
Word up.
Plus, you know, I be blowing your phone up when the stream ain't working on TuneIn. I'm like, Tiger, man, I'm doing something, man. Talk to them, do something.
Word up.
The stream ain't
No.
working, man. What's going down?
For those in the building, for those who's here right now in the chat, the reason we're talking about PHAROAHE Monch is because he will be on this show. One of these 3 screens you see right here is going to be another one that's going to be PHAROAHE Monch next Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Time, yeah.
Yeah, and for those who don't know who PHAROAHE Monch is, and it's mind-blowing to me that I've told people about this interview and they're like, who's that?
A lot of people don't know, you know. No, seriously, a lot of people. But you know what? When they hear the song, if they hear Simon Says or My Life by Styles P, they know
That's how
exactly
I tell them who it is. I'm like, you know,
Right. They know
They're
exactly
like,
who it is.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't up on PHAROAHE Monch. A friend of mine's put me up on. He gave me his CD, and I started listening to it. And I'm bumping it in the car. I'm like, yo, this joint is all right. Like, who is this dude? This was probably like 99, 2000 or something like that.
That's around the time he came out with Internal Affairs.
He's probably on Rock.
Yeah.
Right?
Matter of fact, that's
exactly
the exact album I had. That's the exact. I still got it. It was a burn copy of the album, and he gave it to you. He was like, yo, he said, you ain't never heard of PHAROAHE Monch? I said, nah, man. He said, with Organized Confusion, and I was like, yeah, PHAROAHE Monch. I was like, hold on, man. I was like, I know who Organized Confusion is, but I never picked him out of there. You know what I mean? Like, I heard a lot of their stuff, but I just never.
It's him and
They're dope too.
Yeah,
they are. Yeah, but I never. But then when
Prince Paul, Prince Paul is
Prince
hilarious
Paul,
on Instagram. You gotta follow him.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Prince Poetry. It was Organized Confusion. It was him and Prince Poetry, man. And they had the Organized Confusion album. Then they had Stress, The Extinction Agenda, classic, and then the Equinox.
The Equinox, yeah.
Word,
Yeah, I listened to all that. I thought it was dope. Yeah, all of it. I thought it was dope. And so like when I went and bought the single for Simon Says, because single's actually like a collector's item because it has mad remixes on it. And then after a while, because of the lawsuit, they stopped selling it. So you can't get it. Only thing you can get is whatever's been put out there.
Right.
So that's the only way you can get. I think it's mad remixes on that, but they all dope. Just Simon Says it's just dope, bro.
Yeah, I had the single on vinyl, you know?
Yeah, it's actually kind of rare. It's rare because you can't get it nowhere unless you get whatever's out there. It's rare, man. And I think they kind of pulled it early because once I bought mine, I never seen it on the shelves again.
Yeah, I want to get some raucous mixtapes like Sound Bombing 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But he got a very unique style, man. PHAROAHE Monch, he got PHAROAHE Monch. His style is real complex to me, man. It's like sort of like Dead Prez, like not Dead Prez rap, but it's like or like Black Thought, like he go in.
Or Most Def or Talib, like that's
all in that genre.
All in that genre, Yeah, those rappers they got they never really, to me, they never really got the recognition they deserve
Of
for
course.
being
Of course
lyricists.
not. That's
Cause
the whole
they
thing.
they were
Well, not
pure
just that,
lyricists.
but not just that, the content, what they were speaking
Right,
on,
what they
so
were speaking about. Right, yeah.
anti-industry and
At
Industry's
that,
not gonna
yeah,
push
yeah.
that out.
Like
revolution
they
is
keep,
crazy.
they
They're
keep
not
it
trying
work.
to put
Yeah,
that on
yeah,
Right.
their style and the way they rhyme, yeah, all of that, man. Because when you break it down, like even with, that's another reason why Cannabis, who's a very complex rhyme spitter, with Cannabis spit, it's real scientific, it's real precise, and his content ain't, my wrist shines so bright, you know what I mean, light up the sky at night. It's real scientific, and a lot of people, they want to be entertained. They don't want to, they don't want to appreciate the work the artist put into the craft. Like, you started
Yeah,
seeing
I
that
ain't here
more
to
and
learn
more.
nothing, man.
Yeah, like they like,
I am,
like
bro.
they like,
That's how
oh
you
But
think.
man,
that
That's how you
but
live.
that's
yeah,
people that they don't know how to like balance. Like
Mm-hmm.
you want to just you can't party and turn up 24 hours a day.
Right. And
You
it's
no,
not
gotta
like
you
you
can't.
you don't
gotta
want to
listen
hear
to
conscious music 24 hours a day either.
exactly.
Every now and then, yeah, every now and
Exactly.
then it's time to turn
Right.
up. But
Mhm.
it's, you got to find that balance. And then, people today, man, the kids, these young cats, it's all about the vibe. It has nothing to do with the lyrics. They don't even have to rhyme. They don't even have to
They're
say
not
no,
saying
you know what I
shit.
mean? They can just say nothing. It's all about the vibe. They're not thinking about the lyrics, but there's still mad real hip hop coming out today, every day. It's there. It's just like then. It's not really that different. I always tell people, like, this is how it was back in the day too. Like,
Yeah.
they wasn't putting all of that the real deep good shit on
No,
the radio.
no, they wasn't. Yeah, if you wanted to
So
listen to something deep, you had to, yeah. Because
you had to
remember at
find it.
one point, yeah, because
We
remember at
didn't
one
have the
point,
internet.
yeah, we didn't
I
have
mean,
the
we
internet.
did, but it wasn't social media.
No, not like it is now. Because, yeah, I
We
remember
had
if you wanted to hear like, yeah, because like when I first heard Common, I heard it on, I think I was on like Napster or something. Somebody had it up, and I listened to it, and I was like, yeah, this is kind of dope. So I downloaded like everything they had on there, slapped it on the CD, and just listened to it. I was like, "Yo, this is all right. This ain't bad." But if it wasn't for the DJ back then, as it has been with hip hop
Only
from day one, we wouldn't get any new music.
only time
Like,
you heard something underground was like Pete Rock Future Flavors with Marley Marl.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
But other than that,
Yep.
like, they played like, I mean, the 80s and 90s hip hop that was coming out then was good. So you heard it on the radio.
Yeah.
But once, once it changed up with the ditties and the
Mhm.
different type of commercial music, then
yeah,
it was
commercial
less
music, yeah,
it was less and less of that. And it was
Yeah.
even more a mixture of R&B mixed with hip hop. And then it was like there was no balance anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, at
right,
least you heard everything. You know
Them
what I mean? But
singing.
now
right.
it's like they don't play it at
Nah,
all.
they
They
am
don't,
singing.
right. And
Listen
you
to
had to
my
go,
man
and you
Rhythm.
had to go
Them
underground.
singing.
Yeah, because you remember, like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. The mixtape was the one thing that we had that kept us relevant, because like
Yeah.
without the mixtape, man, we was done, bruh. And that's been since day one. That's been since the days of Beat Street and Breaking.
Mm-hmm.
The DJ
Well,
and the mixtape.
Al Mega
Yeah, the
said if
DJ and the
you
mixtape.
in
Yeah,
NYC, you had to get them mixtapes.
you
Yup.
had to,
For
bruh.
real.
Because they,
And I,
because they performed and they taped them. That wasn't on record. So if you
Nope.
didn't get that tape, you didn't get it. You didn't have
Nope.
it.
yeah, you was it. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I
The
really think
radio.
that I really think that's been lost with hip hop over the last generation, is the DJ. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know any young DJs, like any young cat, up and coming cats that spin good records, making good mixes,
They out there though.
anything like that.
They out
Yeah,
there.
I
yeah, they're
can't
out there, but
find.
they're not with a group. They're not with an artist. Usually,
Right,
our hip
Right.
hop, we had a DJ, DJ Master
Right.
J, Scratch. But these
scratch.
dudes, they
Yeah,
don't use DJs.
Nope.
yeah,
Use
Nah,
music.
'cause
Premiere.
anybody
Yeah,
can
oh,
you can put your music online now. That's the thing. That's what changed it. In
Mm-hmm.
my opinion, that's what made it
Technology.
what it is today. Is that
Technology is a gift and curse.
right? Because any moron can be a rapper now. All you gotta do is record your music with your phone. You can make the beat with your phone. You could record it on your phone, and you could upload it with your phone.
You ain't got to buy thousands of dollars worth of equipment anymore.
Pay no studio time, none of that.
That don't mean it sound good. That don't mean what you make sound good.
Oh, of course, but they can do it.
But they can do it.
They can do it, right?
Crazy. Like, remember that kid? I don't want to name no names, but certain rappers just like garbage music with a beat that you could tell was made on like a Casio, like a little toy shit or something. Like just, but it was a hit. Like it was a big hit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was
like Little Yachty, like Little Yachty, yeah,
worse than that.
worse than that. Worse than Little Boat.
Mm-hmm.
Little Boat is bad, man. But if you worse than Little Boat, then you know you bad.
That's saying something.
You might as well get off the planet.
That's saying something. But yeah, man, yeah. PHAROAHE Monch, man, just for everybody that may not be familiar, that's the category he's in. You know what I'm saying? That Mos Def, Talib, like that whole. I mean, Ruckus was bananas at the time.
Hell yeah.
You know, everybody.
You know, and then you know who else was a Titan?
Oh no, with Mos Def.
Yeah.
Nate Dogg.
Yeah, Mos Def. Yeah. Nate you know who was real. Yeah, you know who was real tough, man. And I never really hear nobody get him props either, man. Just like PHAROAHE, I never hear them give him props. Is Ruck and Rock. When they were together, man, listen. And I first heard them, I was like, who is? I'm like Sean Price and the Rockness Monster. I was like, yo, who is these? Like,
Helter Skelter.
When they was Helter Skelter, bruh. Yeah, Ruck and Rock. I was like, hold up. They kind and then like they kind of sounded similar. Yeah, they was like Sean Price. I mean, Sean Price, you know, after Boot Camp Click kind of, you know, like because everybody loses their steam. Sean Price kind of carried him on his back.
He did.
To be honest with you, yeah, he carried him on his back and kept him, kept him relevant. Because then you got the Cocoa Brothers. They was nasty. They was super nasty. Smith and Wesson was super nasty.
Smith and Wesson.
And another group that got that. They got that cult following.
Yeah,
they do. Yeah, BCC, UGC, yeah, they got a straight cult following, hardcore
too. Think about it, man. They're like 25 years, bro. Like Boot Camp, Duck Down Records, strong. Like like you said, they're slept on. No one thinks about for them being, 25 years in the making, still putting out stuff.
Still putting out good music.
Bad boy records. Look at all the bad boy artists. They either dead or they in jail or they converted. Some other religion.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Be glad the locks left just in time.
It's better to have that longevity than to just be hot for 2 years and then you fall off.
Right.
That's true, bro. That's
quality over quantity. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Because when I first started getting into BCC, I was like, man, these jokers is tough. Like you said, they had their own style, the way they dressed, everything. Like they whole lingo, everything. Man.
Smith and Wesson, Black Moon.
Black Moon, yeah.
Into the Stage.
Buckshot,
yeah. Into the Stage is a classic. Yeah. Into Black Moon don't get Black Moon is Black Moon is another one. He don't get no props, bro.
They get props. They get props.
They get props.
From us, from us, but you know what I mean, like when you add, what makes me sad?
They don't give big industry air.
Yeah, like when we came up, right? When we were young, when we was in our 20s and our teens, we never dissed our parents' music. Like we never dissed Marvin Gaye, we never dissed James Brown.
Hell no.
You know what I mean? We never dissed Bill Withers. None of them. We would, our parents played it, we listened to it, we thought it was hot. But at night, we listened to hip hop. You know what I mean? Like we hardcore. We was gutter, but we never dissed the music that came before it. I mean, nowadays, you ask anybody younger than us, they try to diss the music that came before the stuff they listen to now. That's what really takes me out about it.
They say it's because we dissed them, but
how we dissed them? We ain't never dissed them. If your music is bad, it's just bad.
Like our music is bad. It's us though. Like our parents, they used to diss us like rappers. It's a fad. Nobody took it serious.
Yeah, but it was so new. New. That's the thing. So like with rap now, you can't listen. There's no new artist today.
I'm saying
there's no Travis. Listen, there's no Travis Scott. Little Yachty, Little Dirk, none of them can attribute anything that they did today without paying homage to the people that paved the way before them. Run DMC broke down barriers and doors. Nobody respected rap music. They didn't give a damn about rap. They didn't respect it. It was only gonna last a year with breakdance and it was gonna be dead. And Run DMC broke barriers. Eric B. and Rakim broke barriers. Public Enemy. I don't even want to talk about Public Enemy. The barriers and the doors they opened the door for mainstream rap. For rap, like that stuff was underground. You can only listen to it on the radio.
You ever see a Public Enemy concert back in
Yes, I did.
the late
Back
80s?
in the day.
There was more
Yes, I
white
did.
people there than black people.
There more. Yep. Yeah, he's right about
Because they
that.
were all about the revolution, fuck the system.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It wasn't about race. It was about the music.
Tiger, when I first heard Public Enemy, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was a rock band. I was like, what the hell is a Public Enemy? I thought it was a rock band.
Heard?
Yeah.
I thought it was a rock band. What was the first song you heard?
Before I heard, well, you know how you got the information back then. Like one of your boys would come up like, "Yo, you hear this new joint by Public Enemy?" So one of my boys, he was like, "Yo, you hear Public Enemy yet?" And I was like, nah, who Public Enemy? He was like, "Yo, let me let you hear this." So he put it. I was like, well, they sound like what is it, a rock group? It's like, nah, they rappers.
Oh,
yeah.
By
So
the name before you heard them.
Yeah, I thought the name, but once I heard the music, I was like, yo, these jokes is just. But everybody thought that name was weird. Public Enemy. Who everybody, all the other rappers had. You had Slick Rick, Eric B. and Rakim, Run DMC, and then Public Enemy. Like, even their logo was like the dude standing in the crosshairs.
That's
like,
that was so dope, man. It was so original. Strong Island, stand up.
Word up.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right. But Chuck D gets no credit for his rhyme skills. Nothing. He gets nothing.
Credit. I mean,
he gets credit for.
I think when
from us.
Yeah. I think when people talk about like best rappers, you're thinking single. You're not thinking a group.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but
like
if you said
a guy out of a group, yeah.
It's the mindset is always on a solo person.
Yeah.
But if you say
group,
they in there.
Listen, man, greatest groups ever, straight up and down. Wu-Tang, Public Enemy, Eric B. and Rakim,
Tribe,
Gangstar, Tribe. You know what I mean? You want to talk about greatest groups ever, right? Beastie Boys, and nobody get a Beastie Boys props. Beastie Boys, you can't.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't put them one of the greatest ever. They're dope.
They came top 10. They came out at the right time when Def Jam was popping, and they got that respect from like Public Enemy and LL and all that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But
Public Enemy used to open for them.
I can remember a lot of people were like, thought they were kind of,
they're rock and roll. I mean, they're a little bit punk rock.
Yeah,
is what it is.
And
it was rap. It was rap rock. It was rap rock. It was straight up rap rock. They were the first rap rockers.
Right.
Straight up.
True. Well, speaking of rap rock, that's one thing Pharaoh that we're gonna talk about with PHAROAHE Monch. He's got a new album out called 13. Well, the band is called 13, and it's straight up like heavy rock and roll.
Oh shit!
It's a live band. Yeah, it's a live band. It's a cat named Daru and a cat named Maurice on the guitar, and they kill it. It's a 3-piece band. It's the guitarist, the drummer, and Pharaoh. Yeah, you got it. And they just put out a new album. It grew on me quick. Like, I'm not a heavy rock dude. Like, I like, when it comes to rock, I do like some rock and roll, like 70s classic rock is dope. You know what I mean? It's
but you're not like going to like play it every day.
I'm not putting, Megadeth tapes in the radio or, whatever. I've never, and I don't like hair bands. Like, I don't like this. I don't like the 80s hair rock band. Like, that's not my thing.
You don't like Twisted Sister?
Nah, bro.
Wow, man.
We're not gonna take it.
Sound pretty good there to me, bud.
I can listen to it in the moment, like at
it has to be, it has to be.
I don't find myself like I'm putting in my tape deck.
Right.
Like
it has to be a situation, right? Yeah. But what I'm saying is that with this, it grew on me right away. Like you can hear the music. You can hear the musicianship. It's not just making noise with instruments like a lot of super heavy hard bands do.
Right.
These cats are skilled, bro. Like it's dope. It's really dope. But yeah, man, check out Pharaoh Monch's
Check it out.
band 13 for real. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's spelled with TH1 RT3 EN.
Oh, okay.
So the I is a 1 and the first E is a 3.
Yeah.
And we're 13 is
That's
dope.
dope.
Yeah, they got
That's
they
dope.
got creative with it. Yeah, they got real
Word
creative
up.
with it.
That is dope.
Word up. Yeah, he got
That
a song
stands out.
called he got a song called Cult 45, which is like about it's Cult 45, not Colt 45. So it's like 45 is like Trump, the 45th president, and the cult is like his followers.
Oh, Colt
You
45.
know what I mean, yeah,
Okay.
you know how Pharaoh
Yeah.
get down. Like this shit
Hell
is
yeah.
lyrically, lyrically, it's every bit as dope as any one of his pure hip hop albums. You know what I mean? The concepts, you know, is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Like a lot of you know, you hear a lot of rap rock. You know, they try to it's like comes off sometimes as like a corny, like a gimmick,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
to show that the MC is different or unique or whatever, or like an obvious
This
like
feels like natural, like
it's very natural, right?
Oh
Exactly.
yeah. Because
Sincere.
when Public Enemy did it with Anthrax, when they did Bring the Noise, that sounded natural to me, man. And people
that was
loved
a
it.
big hit. Yeah,
That was a
Yeah,
song, right?
that was a big hit for them.
That was
Yeah.
a song, right?
When they toured with Anthrax and
That was a
they just
big
did
tour.
yeah, that was a
Yeah,
big
it
day.
was.
Yeah.
And they do
Yeah,
a
that was really
song.
good.
They do a song called Kill 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 based on the comic book that they created called Kill Kill Kill. So that's like a big deal right now because we comics and hip hop, we hip hop and comics.
Word.
And this is a straight up comic book made by Pharaoh Monch.
Oh, that's dope.
So, yeah, you got to check that out. You got to check out Kill Kill Kill. And they got a title track for it too. For the soundtrack, they did a video, like a little video movie with it, animated. Phenomenal.
Nice.
Phenomenal.
Did y'all speak on the have y'all talked did y'all I know I came in like a few minutes late. Did y'all talk about the What If last episode?
Nah.
Y'all did.
Nah, we
Did
didn't.
you which one was it?
Was it
What is it?
Zombies.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
What'd
I
you
saw
think?
it.
What'd you think?
I liked it.
I thought it was dope. I haven't been disappointed with a What If yet.
Not yet.
Listen.
And I
Yeah,
think
I
there's
was-
clues in the what ifs. That's stuff that's gonna happen in the later movies.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
You know what? Speaking of the
Scarlet
What
Witch
If,
was the one that had to keep her contained. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I think in the
Mhm.
Multiverse of Madness, she's gonna.
Mhm.
I think she's gonna turn evil, or she's gonna have a doppelganger or something.
Word,
You know,
yep.
just like the
what
last
I've been
What If.
Yep.
yeah, I've been trying to find the key moments in each one that corresponds with the movie.
Yeah.
Like every week when I watch it, like remember Reno, we were trying to figure out the one for the Avengers. What if all the Avengers were assassinated before they were formed?
Yeah.
Right.
The key moment, remember what Hank Pym said? He said, "My daughter." He said, "My daughter." When you sent my daughter on that mission, but remember in the movie it was his wife that got lost
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
in the universe.
Yep.
And so I'm like, wow. So Wasp never became Wasp. She never became, you know. So I wonder what happened to the wife. They never said what happened to the wife.
Right.
If the daughter was Wasp, then what happened to the wife?
Mhm.
And then Reno said he had on a scorpion suit because I really didn't pay attention to that. Reno was like, yeah,
Yellow
he had the
jacket.
scorpion suit. Yeah, I mean the yellow jacket. Yeah, he had the yellow jacket joint.
Yeah, he was yellow.
Yeah,
Jacket.
and I was like, yeah, he was yellow jacket. And I was like, oh man. So
But
he,
but then in the comic books, didn't he go mad?
Hank Pym?
Yeah.
Mm.
Because he's the one that created Ultron in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Stark created Ultron.
Him and Tony's dad.
Yeah, they created
In the
Ultron.
comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The comic was Hank Pym, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if Tony's dad was involved. I know it was Hank Pym though.
I thought it was Tony. I thought it was Tony and I thought it was Tony, Reed Richards, and Hank that created him.
Nah.
Or was it just Tony and Hank?
I don't think it was Tony at all.
No, it wasn't Iron Man at all.
That was for the movie. Yeah, that was just in the movie.
Yeah.
In the comic, he didn't. It wasn't Tony. They
Sure.
did that for
Man.
the
Because I
movie.
remember
And
that.
then they have like his intellect or something like that. Like it was like
That's
he
from the
had like
movie.
more than no, I mean it was more than one person's intellect that they based Ultron's intellect on. Like it was
Yeah, it wasn't Tony
like
Stark though.
because remember when
Okay,
they
maybe it was
remember when
Howard Stark and Hank Pym and Reed Richards or something like that.
because remember when they did what's the one Professor X and Magneto made
It's Onslaught.
what's Onslaught, yeah, like Onslaught. I thought it was more than one person that was involved with the creation of Ultron, or more than one
Well,
brain, or more than one
Ultron
brain
was
behind it.
he was created by Pym, with his wife Janet Van Dyne, whom Ultron would come to consider mother. Inspired by his studies of Professor Gregson Gilbert's synthetic being Dragon Man, Pym began experimenting with artificial intelligence. That's the comics.
Yeah.
Yep.
They changed it to Iron Man, obviously,
Because of the
Right, because it is good. Because what about the Ultimate Universe? Ultron in the Ultimate Universe.
Oh, in the Ultimate Universe? Let's find out.
Yeah, Hank Pym was a wild dude. He was beating his wife and everything. He was
Oh
crazy.
yeah. He was drinking. Yeah, man. He was getting in. Yeah, Hank Pym was all chizzy.
Yeah, like domestic violence and that shit. So it's wilding out, bro.
Yeah, Ultron was created by Hank Pym based upon his own thought and memory engrams.
His thought patterns,
His thought patterns.
Foray into artificial intelligence that no scientist had ever taken before, not even Reed Richards. So but it don't say nothing about the Ultimate Universe. But
there was another What If episode with the one with Doctor Strange.
That's
evil Doctor Strange.
That was good.
That's a definite
that was
Easter
good.
egg.
That's straight up.
That's a definite Easter egg.
That's straight foreshadowing right there.
Yeah, because remember she split him in two. Yeah, she was like, "I split you in two." You know, that was good, man. That was really good, man. I was really blown away by that.
So glad they stepped up the animation too, bro. I was like,
yeah.
Please,
the digital.
good. Yeah,
that's one thing that.
So you like the cell shade? You like the cell shading digital?
Yeah, I just like how animation. It's so much better than the other shit. Was so 90s. They was still on that 90s kind of animation, on like newer cartoons, like DC animation looks so much iller. It's fluid.
Yeah,
the fight scenes, like it's just dope. You know what I mean? Like,
and it's not about.
That style is called cell. That style DJ Tiger is called cell shading.
Yeah, but it's not about exactly. It's not only the graphics; it's literally the animation. You know what I mean? The movement.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, cell shading. Yeah, when you cell shade something,
it looks. But when you're talking about how you move it, that's
it's digital. Yeah, it's digital. Cell shaded. It's digital. Yeah, it looks good.
It's a lot of frames. It's high frames, is what it is. Like high frames per second.
Yeah.
The Ultimate Marvel character. Yeah, dog. Like, cause Marvel really been slacking with the animation, man. They really.
Y'all dogging Marvel on the animation tip,
bro. That's what we talked about.
No, I ain't disagreeing with y'all. I'm just saying, like, y'all always go off the edge on Marvel about the animation, man. He's like, look, they got to step it up.
You know, because it's like Marvel. You know, they killing it in the movies, and DC not so much. And then when you do the animation, it's the other way around. DC killing the animation, Marvel not so much.
Well, we know why DC killing the animation. I don't even. I done said it too many times.
Warner Brothers?
No.
Marvel got Disney. They should be killing animation.
Yeah, but Disney, you need writers. You need writers, man. You need people that's dedicated to it. You know what I mean?
But what about the animation? Why is DC animation good?
Well, because of one man.
Who?
Come on, I done said it so many times on the show. Y'all just wasn't paying attention, man. First name Tim, last name. First name Tim, last name
Tim. Nah, yeah, you said that. I don't know the guy.
All right, remember when they came? Remember the Justice League when they first came out with that Justice League joint way back.
Just say the
name. And I'm getting to it. Man. I'm getting to it. Remember when they came out with the Justice League joint way back? Remember way back when they came out with the Justice League joint?
I gotta take a phone call. I'll be right back.
All right,
I thought when I first saw it, I thought that was cutting edge. And the animation on that is kind of cartoony. Like it's not like It's not like the ones we see now. Like it's more the Japanimation.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the DC ones are more like a I don't know, like the X-Men joints. Like remember when they did the X-Men and the Blade and all those? I like those, but I thought they were too Japanese anime. Because Japanese they love drama.
Bruce
And
Tim.
yeah,
Bruce
Bruce
Tim.
Tim. Bruce Tim.
Shout out
His
Leroy's Way.
yeah,
Yo, and Cooks is right about that
his crew
Injustice,
is
y'all.
which one?
Nah, go ahead. Nah, you know DC Injustice, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's my favorite.
They got a movie coming or a show.
Yeah, love Injustice. I got all the comics and everything. I thought it was dope the way they did
show,
it.
man. Yeah, the game was.
I thought that was dope the way they did it. Yeah.
And guess what? They doing a Marvel one.
Yeah, they need to. Bruce Timm, like I said, Bruce Timm is the reason why DC. What DC did was unprecedented. They literally hired somebody to do it. Like Warner Brothers was like, "Look, we can put him out, but we need somebody consistent." And Bruce Timm got the job. But once he got the job,
My bad, y'all.
he did the smartest thing I ever heard him do. I ever heard anybody do. He said, "Look, let me just be able to bring out at least 2 movies a year, 1 or 2 good movies a year based on the best-selling comic or whatever you got that year. I want to bring it as an anime." And since he's been doing it, and his team's been behind it, bruh. Listen, you can't. That's why it's so good.
That's why they
it's not Warner Brothers, right? It ain't Warner Brothers. It's Bruce Timm and his crew. They are hardcore comic book fans. Like when I say hardcore, they're hardcore.
Dedicated crew that's like constantly putting out good quality. You know what I mean? All the same. You look at a lot of the different Marvel animated stuff. Some of it looks different because they got different people trying to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Now, when you see a Warner, when you see a DC joint,
you know what it is.
That's Bruce Timm and his crew. That's Bruce Timm and his crew. Period. Right. That's them. Period. They exclusively do the DC stuff.
Signature thing to it.
Right.
You know,
it's almost like an anime, like you said, anime style art.
Right. Well, some of the movies are, but I like when he does them more based on the cartoon series. When the animation is more like the Justice League
shows.
Yeah, remember the Justice League cartoon?
The better than the movie.
Like Young Justice. No, Young Justice was great. No, I like the movies but Young Justice was great. That was real good. Yeah, Young Justice was really good.
2 was the best one.
Yeah, it was. Yes. Yes. Young Justice was really good. Yeah, Invasion. Young Justice Invasion. That was good.
That was a dope
that was good, bro. And there was so many superhero cameos. Whoa, Rito, you never.
3 I wasn't feeling so much. You can tell they got different.
3. Yeah, it was real cheesy.
That's
3 was just boring. It was too much. It was too melodramatic.
It was like you had to keep watching it. Like, oh shoot, what's gonna happen next?
Like, Every week you was on there watching it. Yeah, they get it in. Yeah, they had.
I missed
that. When they had Infinity Man on there, I was blown away. Right then and there, I was hooked. I was like, yo, they dug that deep. Where they had the Children of Tomorrow, literally the Children of Tomorrow. You know, you straight up a DC fan when you bring in the Children of Tomorrow. I was like, yo, I'm hooked. Straight up a fan.
Yeah, man. Injustice, man. DC Injustice. The game was so dope. It's like a Mortal Kombat clone, but with DC characters. And I got, I didn't really play the game that much. I wasn't, playing video games at the time, but I always.
Well, lucky for you, I did. Lucky for you, I did.
I know. But I always wanted to know about it. Like it always looked so dope, and I was like, man, there's a ill story behind that. I already know, like because you could tell by the characters. I'm like, man, I want to know what's going on. So they got the show coming out. It's about to drop in October, and then for people like myself, we get to see finally that shit. In action, like what the storyline is about, and see.
I mean, I can tell you the story. I mean, I can break it down for you if you want.
Oh, I know that. I mean, I can
synopsis.
up, but I want to see it play out. Man.
Yeah, I can give you a quick synopsis of
it. Boone, the boy that made new Cybot. What's his name? Boone. Somebody in the chat help me. He's the guy that does Mortal Kombat. But anyway, he's like.
You mean Ed Boon?
Ed Boon, thank you. And he's posting shit like Marvel shit, and he's like on some decode my tweet type shit.
Oh shit.
Oh
And
yeah,
so
yeah.
he's
Well,
about
that's for
to, they're doing the
yeah.
Marvel
That's
because they're
for
doing the Marvel Injustice type thing. It's gonna be a Marvel
yeah.
one, a Marvel joint.
Well, no,
That's
I
gonna
don't
be
know
so
because
dope,
Reno,
bro.
he keeps saying he wish. He keeps saying he wish. I think he's trying to get the okay to do it because
It's
they're
coming,
actually they're licensed through Warner Brothers. Warner
right?
Brothers owns their studio now.
Warner never
They
let. No,
own
that's why there is not a Marvel
they
one.
own the
Otherwise,
studio.
there would have been.
Right, because they own the studio. But he did confirm with those tweets that you talking about, Reno. He did confirm that there is an Injustice 3 in the works.
Right.
But he said that it won't come out before the next Mortal Kombat game. So we're gonna get Mortal Kombat first, then Injustice.
Yeah. NetherRealm. That's what it is. Lito.
Yeah, NetherRealm Studios.
Yeah. NetherRealm's gonna do a Marvel thing.
I
It's
hope
like Marvel
so.
characters fighting each other.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Like, can you
I hope
imagine
so.
Mortal
I
Kombat with
hope so.
Wolverine, bro?
But I
Mortal
don't know. But
Kombat
that's
with
two different.
Deadpool.
Yeah, but that's two different stories, though, man. Because you got okay. Now Ed Boon did say he would never mix any superheroes of Mortal Kombat ever again. He said that's never gonna
Yeah,
happen.
please don't do that. We don't want that.
Yeah, he said that's never gonna happen
Y'all
again.
like that? When they do that?
Well,
Nah, the creator said that. He said it. He said it literally almost ruined Mortal Kombat forever. He said it just because Warner Brothers didn't want them to do fatalities. They were like Superman can't do a fate. He said they had fatalities set up for all the
well,
superheroes. Batman,
that's
Superman.
this. Or are you talking about Mortal Kombat?
They
Because
would they had
I
a
look
Mortal
at
Kombat versus DC universe.
to me,
And
Injustice is just a DC Mortal Kombat. That's what I mean when I say a
no,
Marvel
well that's how
because it's the same
that's how
game. It's just different
right. Well that's
characters.
how it came out, Reno. When they did Mortal Kombat versus DC universe, they mixed it too.
And that's why it worked because they were the same. Yeah,
It worked, but it didn't work. People were mad because
the
you
game was
didn't.
whack, but that's why they were able to do it.
No, the
Because
game was no, no, no.
game.
The game was great, but we didn't get any fatalities. The DC
Oh,
heroes didn't do fatalities, so people was like, "Yo, why are they in
Lito's
the
voice
Mortal
said it was
Kombat?
terrible.
Why they were? Well, Lito, he probably had no skills, but that we know we're not going to hold that
Oh
against him.
shit!
But
Nah, but they,
they didn't have any. They didn't have any. They
yeah,
didn't
they
have
can't
any.
have blood and stuff with
Right.
DC.
So now he said now Ed Boon went on to say that they even had joints where they had Superman ripping people apart, burning them with the heat vision, all kind of
That's
stuff.
dope.
That would have
And
been
so
so dope.
he said when they took it to Warner Brothers and they showed him the game, they was like, no, Superman can't kill anybody.
Right.
Batman doesn't kill.
Batman doesn't
Superman
kill either.
can't
It's a
kill.
game. Come on.
Right.
Exactly.
So they said like, all right, since he can't kill, and then the Mortal Kombat characters couldn't kill the DC characters, so
Right.
they had these like mock up fatalities, like these things that they did at the end of the fight, and it just wasn't no fatality, no blood, no fatality, none of that. So Ed
Shout out
Boon said it was.
corporations ruin
He
our
said it was
stuff.
so bad. He said it was so bad that, and I agree with Carlito's way. It was bad in that manner, but gameplay wise, it played great. The game played really good.
Mhm.
But he said that after that, he said, "Look, we can't mix them. I need Mortal Kombat to be as violent as it is, because that's what his trademark is, and we'll do a separate superhero game." He pitched it to him, and they went for it, and that's how we got Injustice. He went to DC. They wrote the script, and they just followed it with the video game.
You ever
And
watch
that's how we
the people that take all the cut scenes and they make a movie out of it?
No,
Yeah.
the movie,
I like
yeah,
that.
yeah, I watched it.
I like
Yeah, I
that.
like that too.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Be like
But
3 or
Injustice
4 hours
2,
long.
Yeah. I
now here's a
wanted to watch that
yeah,
one, the Injustice one.
now here's a good tidbit about Injustice. He actually said that when they did the very first one, he said they had like 30 heroes and villains in the whole game. He said they was like, look, but they had to cut it because when they did the PlayStation 3 version and the Xbox version with two different versions. The PlayStation version was actually superior to the Xbox version, and they had more characters. Sony let them put in more characters.
Mm.
Xbox had a deal saying if you make a game for Xbox, if you make a game on another system like PlayStation or Nintendo, it can't be better than the game you make for us, and it can't have more features than the game you make for us. So Ed Boon said they had to cut out everybody. He said they had Darkseid, Caliban, he said, I mean, you name it,
Why
man.
wouldn't
He
you
said
put it out? You gotta
he
cut
said they
them
couldn't.
out.
Yep.
Yeah, he said they had to cut it out, and he said it kind of wound up being lopsided because people were complaining that Batman had the most villains in the game, and Superman they had the most
He
villains.
got the most. Batman probably do got the most villains.
But you
In the
see
game,
what
yeah,
happens, man, when you get all these other different people. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I would do if I was the owner of Marvel?
Kathleen Kennedy.
I make my own system and
Yes.
put nothing but Marvel games on it. Have
Yes.
Marvel pole position, Marvel,
Mm.
Marvel Pitfall.
Right, Marvel Grand Theft Auto. Right,
Marvel
Marvel
Grand
Grand
Theft Auto, yeah.
Word up, Cable running through the street, snatch people out of their
Word.
car. Yeah,
Damn right.
wow, you know what
Get
I
out, blah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Word.
Ford stealing helicopters and stuff. Yeah, that'd be dope.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Iron Man flying through the air and shit, busting shots. Yeah.
The Hawk, the Hawk
Gotta
just
take
jumped
it in
down
all
in the middle of the city. Yeah,
Word.
so,
Hell yeah. Slick Nick, what up, man?
It's like nigga in the building. Marvel card.
Slick
You
Nick.
know
Marvel
what I mean?
cart. I like it.
Yeah, Marvel Kart. Yeah, Marvel
Big
Kart. That'd
head.
be dope.
Still be on that all day. Like,
Yeah, hell yeah.
What? I'll be tearing it up.
Need for
Like,
Speed.
yeah, man.
yeah.
So you know, I'm glad to see Injustice is coming out, man. I'm glad to see Airborne and them NetherRealm Studios. Shout out to them for putting out the dope content they've been putting out for the last 100 years.
Word up.
Like I said,
So
hopefully, you know,
I'm mad excited for that show based on the video game.
Yeah.
But the video game that I lost my mind, bro, when I seen it the other day on the PlayStation. You remember, Stu, you was watching it. It was like the E3 type thing for PlayStation. And they were presenting all their
some
new
live
games.
thing. I missed that.
Yeah. And man, I damn near lost my mind because
PlayStation Showcase. Yeah, I was watching
let
that.
me show y'all. Let me show y'all this. I don't know if you're gonna react like I would. It's just, to me, it's my favorite shit in the world. But here we go, man. Watch this.
Peace is a lie. That is what the Sith believe. They promise power. Now they wield it. We face the greatest Sith in generations. They must be stopped.
PlayStation.
So when I seen that purple lightsaber light up, I knew it was
that
Revan.
game was a computer game, right? Like, so,
It started as
it wasn't on any platforms, right?
It started.
Yeah,
right,
it was. It was on Xbox.
Correct. It started as a
on
PC
Xbox.
game. Yeah, they had an Xbox version. Yes, but
Knights of the Old Republic. It was on
PC.
Xbox. Xbox and PC only.
I played it on Xbox. That's what I played it on.
Yeah. The hype thing is that it's coming to P5. If you had a PlayStation, you could never play it. It was only on Xbox and PC. The only place you could get it. But now they remake it.
On PC.
Yeah. But now they remaking it, China. They're
'Cause
remaking
that
it on
game-
P5 with updated graphics. Oh man, it's gonna be.
Oh, I can't. Man, that's my favorite Sith, Darth Revan. You know what I'm saying? Like my favorite character in all the legends, in the novels, the comics, all of that. To me, that's the best Star Wars shit, not the movies. It's the comics and the books and the games. That's where the lore be at, and the, you know what I'm saying, the real good mythology and the stories and all of that. But it's a phenomenal book series, phenomenal character. But the game, it was actually part 2 that I really played. That's the one I rocked with. It was Knights of the Old Republic 2 Sith, something about the Sith. But I used to play that shit religiously. Like I had a notepad, like a notebook, and I would literally draw maps and shit. Like while I'm playing it, like you get into it, bro. You get deep into it. Like that's the real RPG, man. That shit.
Yeah, you can play like hours just playing it.
Hours.
I never played the joint, man. I used to watch my son play it. My son loved it. He played it hardcore, man. He did everything he could do.
Get your hands on a PS5, then you'll be good.
Yeah, yeah. Because you build your
just happen to have one. I just happen to have a PS5. Yes, sir.
How'd you get yours, bro?
Yeah, he
Fell
bought
off the
his.
back, fell off the back of a truck, sir.
Nah, he pre-ordered his joint. Like when
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
I
but
got a
people was
pre-order.
pre-ordering them and they were getting canceled because they had them bots that were running bots. But no,
Yeah, they were.
I heard now they got some new technology that because they saying the bots would taking it like soon as you put it in the cart.
Oh yeah,
when
yeah,
they
yeah. You
snatch it,
can't.
They got some new technology now that prevents the bots from
blocks the cart, right? That's dope. Yeah,
They
'cause it
need
was-
that, bro.
it was
Because right now,
impossible.
because of the bots right now, Taker, we can't get computer parts, chips. We can't get PlayStations, Xboxes. You can't
But
get
you get a
Tegra
PS5
cards.
now.
Yeah, you can't even get a graphics card for your PC.
Yeah, the graphics
because
cards
of the
too,
bots.
man. Yeah,
Man,
I'm glad I
yeah,
got
yeah.
mine before that went.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
mine.
because of that.
I got mine after it was bad, and I went through hell trying to get it, man. But I got it. I got 2 of them.
Yeah, too. Yeah.
Yeah,
But they
and then
cost twice as much as they
twice as
normally
much,
do.
yeah, on the secondary market. Yeah, because they buy them and then you go on eBay 10 minutes
Even
after they
on
sold
Best
out.
Buy, like even on
But
the
they said it's the
website,
material
the
that's
price
in
went
that
up.
graphics card. That's
The
what went
chips,
up too.
the motherboards or something, right? The circuit
Yeah,
boards. I
what the
think,
material
yeah.
they used to make
Well,
it.
that right,
Right, the
yeah, to make it,
materials.
but the ones that they make, they snatch them up so fast, and then they sell them. Like it's like if the
Yeah,
three
the
of us
scalpers
bought,
and shit.
yeah, if the three of us bought 20,000 of them between the three of us, and that's all they had, without the pandemic and stimulus checks, people wouldn't have bought them as fast. They would have bought them, but
Yeah.
not as fast. But now you got bots. So I got 10, you got 10, he got 10. And we sell them on eBay for triple the price.
Yeah.
Now it's like supply and demand at this point. And they can't produce enough fast enough, man.
Nah, that's what it is. They can't produce them fast enough to get them out.
Right, to keep
You
to
can
flood
get
the
'em now,
market.
right?
Yeah, to flood the market. So
They
the
done made
scalpers don't make
100
no money.
today, and they made 1,000. And somebody ordered 1,000 of them the next day.
Right.
Like, can't keep up.
Right. Because you gotta flood you gotta flood the market to keep the scalpers from putting it up on eBay and making money. That's what you gotta do. You know,
Right.
the manufacturer has to flood the market.
Wow, they still 1,000. They're still 800.
That's
to
crazy,
1,000.
bro.
My God,
Yeah.
I thought you could get them. I thought you could get them now.
F them scalpers, man.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's right to be
Them
boosting it
scalpers, man.
that much, bro. Like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
it's-
I
it's
say you trying to
bullshit.
make money, but how you gonna sell it for more than half the price, man?
Double the price and all that. Yeah.
Triple the price. Double.
Well,
half.
$7.99.
Ain't no fucking way I'm gonna buy one for no $1,000. Ain't no way. I just got my PS4 last year, so I'm good with that motherfucker.
Bro, the graphics card I got for my PC.
Tiger, at the rate it's going, we might be rocking with PS4 a long time before PS5 becomes
I'm
dominant.
Good. The
Seriously.
only problem is the PS5 PlayStation got a lot of exclusive games that aren't even on PC. That's the only reason I would buy one, because my graphics card is better than a PS5. My computer, my gaming computer look way better than a PS5.
Oh yeah, gaming computers is dope. Like my son,
way beyond.
he stopped. He left PS even before the 4 came out because he's a computer dude. He builds computers. He builds custom computers. So he's been off of it. He was like, "Man, Dad, I got a site. I get all these games." He said, "I'm not spending $89 for games anymore. I get all these downloads for my
free.
Computer. And my computer, my computer
plus
runs
free
twice as fast as a PS5.
Yep.
And some of the computer games, like a console game, is $60. Same computer game would cost you $20-$30.
Yeah.
Well,
same day on launch day and all that.
I mean, if you go on Steam or GOG where you buy the PC games, they're still $70. They still cost grip. But
that's because you on Steam. That's because you on Steam. But if you go buy the physical,
free, or like you said, $20 from like a bootleg.
But if you go buy the physical disc, see computers. See, everybody wants to go digital, so they make you pay for that.
Discs. I don't have no. My
that's what I'm saying.
A disc drive.
See, I got a disc drive on my
CD-ROM, nothing.
Yeah. Now I don't play no games. I keep a disc drive. I don't play no games.
I got the M.2. I got the terabyte. I'm good. Just download stuff to the digital.
I'm trying to put as a matter of fact, I'm trying to put an M.2 on my P5 now, but they're so expensive, bro, man. And I can't see. I need 2 terabytes.
They weren't that expensive, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't that bad.
I need an NVMe. That's why I need an NVMe.
Yeah, that's what I got. I got the top of the line joint, and it wasn't that much. at all.
How much was it? Nah, well, they up there, man. Now, probably when you did yours, because you did your computer a while back.
Well, this
But
wasn't
now,
that long ago.
well, you only
You
using like
remember when I
maybe.
was doing mine? You
Right.
remember
What
when
do you
I was
got? Like a
doing mine?
terabyte? I need 2 terabytes. That's
I got
400.
the. I would tell you what I got right now. I got this Samsung. I think it's a 9. Was it the 970 Evo?
We are talking about the
970.
graphics card.
Yeah,
No, I'm
970
talking
Evo.
about the
The
SSD,
hard,
the solid
the
state drive.
SSD, the solid state drive.
Oh,
Yeah,
solid state.
970. A 970 ain't bad. You can get a 970 for cheap. I need 2 terabytes. That's
Listen,
400.
$250.
Yeah, that's
$250.
400.
Yeah,
Right.
for the 2 terabyte.
2 terabyte, depending on who you get. Barracuda, Western
Samsung,
Digital
go
Black.
Samsung Evo Plus. Go
I can't use
Samsung
it. I
Evo
can't
Plus.
use it Evo. I can't use it Evo Plus in a P5.
Word?
It's not rated. Yeah, it's not rated for it. Can't use it. I can use a Barracuda. I can use a Western Digital Black. There's a couple other joints I can use, but Samsung is not up there.
Well, yeah, because
I think I have
you're
the
putting it.
Samsung on mine.
You're putting it in a PlayStation. Tiger, you got the SSD, right? I remember you talking about that. I thought
in
you
my
said,
computer.
yeah.
Yeah. I can tell you right now.
We're talking about it's another
It's
kind. The M.2 is a different kind. It goes in instead of that square plastic square joint, the SSD that's like that big. The M.2 is like a thin little flat like a chip.
It almost looks like a memory stick,
Looks
right?
like a little, yeah, yep.
That's what my laptop
It looks like RAM.
uses.
It looked like RAM.
Right.
I need it. Yeah, it looks like RAM. I had to update my. I wanted to get a bigger hard drive for my Mac, and I opened it up. I'm like, wait, where's the fucking hard drive at? Then I googled it, and I looked at it. I was like, wait a minute, Dad, that shit look like a memory stick.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it does. It looks like a little memory stick.
But it's a hard drive. Wow.
But it's and that's
like
the
it's
solid
quicker.
state drive.
Like when I turn my laptop on, that shit is on.
Yeah, it's way quicker.
If it was a regular hard drive, I'd be like,
give me a second. Yeah, give me a couple seconds. Shit. You can do your taxes before. Yeah, you can do your taxes before it boot up. You be done doing your taxes after
major
boot
difference.
Up.
Even in my computer, when I replace it and put an SSD in my computer, that shit boot up quicker.
Super fast. Yeah, that's the
Listen,
thing.
I love my computer. I really do. She gave me a lot of good years.
I love the beast.
But I can't wait till I upgrade. Till I upgrade. I can't wait till I upgrade. It's coming soon too. I can't wait, brother.
Just look at it and be like, "Hey, babe, you did what you can do for me. I appreciate you, but
gotta move on."
Shiny Benz out the
showroom floor. Yeah, got the new hotness, man. Listen, she gave me many good years of service, but it's time to move on.
You a Camaro 70 SS, you know, supercharger, but I got to get that new Ferrari.
Yeah, buddy. I need the T2000 up in here. I got the Cyberdyne Systems Model 101 up there right now.
Yo, I hope they never make a new Terminator movie ever.
Dog, if they do, I hope they stick to the script and go back to like the original writers and all of that, because everything they've done since T2. Well, nah, I liked Salvation.
I liked it too.
I liked
Salvation was good.
It was
because it showed me the time that they always talk about in the movies.
Yeah,
that's what I like.
Never visited,
but we never got to see it.
Yeah. But now, well, Reno, check it.
It was gritty, you know.
Gritty,
because of y'all, I did some research on that. Did you know that after Terminator 2, that every Terminator movie after that was supposed to be like Salvation? They're supposed to be in the future.
Yeah.
And they just never did it.
They never
like
did.
They never did it. They just always kept coming back to the same formula, coming back to the past and car chases and explosions. That was it.
They changed it up where John Connor was a Terminator and he was evil, which they showed it in the trailer. You fucking dummies. Like,
blew the whole thing.
Man. I'm like, this shit is corny.
It's like we gotta tell them or else.
But that's what you get when you get the greedy writers. They don't care. They know it's gonna make a buck, so they just put anything out.
Yep.
They don't care about the integrity of, you know what I mean, what it was supposed to be.
Franchise,
and all of that. Yeah. So you started the Matrix trailer for the new Matrix?
Did I see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be dope. I like it. I like how
and that's coming out on HBO Max too.
Yes. Yeah.
Soon. So you already know. You already know. That sounds so. Yes, sir. Popcorn on the stove. Yes, sir. Some Jiffy
right.
Pop is going down,
Damn
man.
right.
That should be dope. And I like
Now,
how you think that he's gonna be, because you see how he looked. He looked like
Like
John Wick.
Yeah.
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 They're probably like,
Yeah.
yo, that John Wick works. Let's make him
Let's
like
do
that
some
kind of
John
character.
Wick shit. Yeah.
Now, Reno, remember we were talking about it. I did some research on it. Remember the game? I forgot about the game. The game had Morpheus died in the game, and that's
Oh, did
why.
he?
Yeah, and the game they remember they had a game that they worked out with the Wachowski brothers that was supposed to be a continuation of the Matrix
Well,
saga after the movies. So
yeah, because
everything in the game is canon.
there was an online game, a MMORPG,
MMORPG.
way back in the day, like at the
Matrix,
beginning of when they first were doing games like that. But it didn't really blow up like it. But then they did the Xbox joint.
Well, they wanted it. It literally Morpheus died in there, and Neo's body. Neo was taken into the Matrix and digitized. Like, remember how when in the second one, the guy came out and he was in the real world. The program was he was in the the machines found a way to reverse that, and they could digitize a human, like digitize your whole consciousness.
Right.
So when we were watching the trailer, then I went back and watched it again. I think that's what happened, because remember the one they showed Trinity, she had the Matrix code running down her face. When they showed when Reno was looking at her, and then remember when Reno was looking in the mirror, he looked like an old man. But
Neo.
Remember he was looking, he was like, yeah, remember Reno. Oh yeah, we was in the Matrix the other day.
Yeah, we did that.
We did the Matrix. Yeah, we were in the Matrix the other day. But remember, he was looking at himself and he looked different. So that to me would say that he might be digitized and living in the Matrix, and he could take over the body like the agents.
Because how is he like? Because they show clips of like he don't even know the girl.
Yeah, he's like talking to the psychiatrist, like, I'm having these dreams, but they're not dreams. And then he meets Trinity, but they don't know each other.
They don't know each other. Yeah.
Right. Because remember Trinity died. Remember Trinity died too.
Right. But we was talking about why is Morpheus young? Why is he young? Because Lawrence Fishburne couldn't play him, because the character in this movie is supposed to be a younger version. But is it a younger Morpheus, or is it his son or his grandson or something like that?
Is he digitized as well? Did Morpheus get digitized as well? Because he did die in the video game.
One thing we missed though, remember the little girl? Remember the Indian family? There was they were a program, and they were in the subway. In the Matrix, remember? And remember
that was the little girl. Yeah, that was the little girl. What's that?
She's in the trailer, all grown, like. So.
Oh, it's the same one.
Yeah, so are the programs getting older? Do they grow up? Do they age?
Well, remember, because
they didn't ask him to be in it, right? That's why he's not in it. He was like, they didn't ask him.
Yeah, they never asked him. Yeah, he said they never asked him.
Yeah, but the reason they didn't ask him is because the character is younger.
And also the character is dead. The character is dead according to the video game. Like Morpheus is dead. He might have got digitized as well.
I mean, that's if the game.
Yeah, if they follow the canon, it
has to do with
this they follow the game canon. Yeah, right. Because now, a quick question, Reno. Remember all the children that the Oracle was training?
Yep.
In her house.
Well, they were.
Are they programmed? Are they programmed as well?
No, they were people that they were like Neo. They were people that might be the one.
Okay.
So they're trying to find the one, and remember, Neo's the one. Morpheus found Neo, but they're always trying to find the one in the Matrix, and Morpheus found Neo, and for whatever reason believed he was the one for his reasons. But the Oracle, at the Oracle's crib, there's other people like Neo, but they were younger kids because they were found much earlier. There were kids that have talents like powers, like remember the kid bending the spoons, and the one kid was levitating the blocks. That'd be like in our world if there was real kids that had telekinesis or whatever. In the Matrix, that kid is the one, because he can manipulate things in the Matrix that aren't governed by the laws of the Matrix, breaking the laws of the Matrix. And that makes them the one, because that's what was special about the one, was he could break the laws of the Matrix in the Matrix, and that's how he could fight, the machines and all of that.
Oh, okay. Because like even when you go back to, well, not the video game, but when you go back to the Matrix 1, A lot of times, like people didn't realize all three Matrix movies were about choice,
Right.
or lack thereof. Like Neo, like remember when he first met Morpheus and he was on the phone? Morpheus always gave him a choice. If you notice that, he always gave him a choice. Remember when they had the Merovingian, he gave him a choice. Like he was just like, and remember what the architect said. The reason why the first Matrix didn't work because we didn't give y'all the right to choose.
Right.
So the peace treaty I'm thinking between the robots and the humans now might be if you live in the Matrix, you have a right to choose whether you want to be in the Matrix or not. Or if you're in there, you get to choose what you want to be while you're in there.
Wow. Yeah.
Because remember, it looked kind of different. It looked kind of peaceful. Like it wasn't as gothic as it was in the first movie. It was kind of bright.
Nah, it's totally just a whole different vibe to it. It's got it's more bright.
Yeah, it's more bright, less gothic.
Because it's not grainy, it's not film. It's digital. You know, digital.
Right.
Now they're filming in digital versus film, and that gives the whole movie a different look, a different feel, like a less gritty, less grimy, less grungy, dystopian feel. You know, and I'm excited just to see where they take it. You know how. You know what the differences are. You know, because it's gonna be different. It's just, you can tell by the trailer. It's gonna be a very different movie. It's not gonna be like, you know, that trilogy. They blended together, like to the where if you didn't know where the last movie started and the next one, you know, ended or whatever, they blend right together. It seems like one big movie.
Yeah, it does.
Part 1, part 2, and part 3 they are not like three different kind of movies. It's like they were all made at the same time kind of thing. Like they just kept making them. And it was just the same, like a long movie. This is not going to be one of those. It's not going to be a part of that. So a lot of people might be, you know, put aside by that or whatever, but like I'm expecting that, so it's gonna be cool. You know what I mean? Like if you go in expecting this is gonna be different, it's not gonna be one of those Matrix, you know, from the trilogy, then you can appreciate it. I
bullet
think
time. Right. So we don't get no bullet time.
Now from what I understand, there is gonna be that. You know, the wire moves and the bullet time and all of that, like the wire, you know, wire fighting and all of that. So that's gonna be there. But the sort of the vibe of the movie.
Now who was the chick? Now who was the chick that was talking to Morpheus? The girl with the because I'm thinking in the video game, Reno, and I gotta keep going back to the video. There were two factions. And there were people who wanted to be in the Matrix, like Cypher. Like they were humans. They were from Zion. They wanted to be in the Matrix, and they literally went back to the machines. Like, look, like plug me in.
Right.
And they were aware of the Matrix, and they were aware that they were in the Matrix, but they weren't fighting to be in there. And now I'm thinking that chick that was talking to Morpheus. Remember when they were running through the hallway and the agents were shooting at them, and she kind of like ran on the wall and did some bullet time. Like I'm thinking maybe she might be part of one of the factions that embraced the Matrix.
Yeah, it's possible. That'll be dope, man. Man, I want to watch it again. But we have to go because we got to go record our show for the indie show, man. So shout out Comic Crusaders. We're getting ready to go record a show with them. Yo, shout out Cooks 24. He gonna be on the PHAROAHE Monch with us next week. So everybody that's in here, remember next Monday, be here because PHAROAHE Monch will be here as one of these screens that you see up here. It's gonna be me and Stu and Tiger and Cooks and Pharaoh. So everybody, make sure you come back here next Monday. Tell your friends, tell your relatives, tell everybody you know. Come back, Sixth Element, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next Monday, September 20th. Put this in your calendar right now. I'm gonna wait. Write it down.
Plug it in.
Plug it in. September 20th.
Put it in your Google calendar.
6:30 p.m. Put it in your Google. Put it everywhere. Tattoo it on the inside of your eyelid. Be here. September 20th. PHAROAHE Monch will be in the building. But yeah, man, we got to go. It's been dope. Thank y'all for coming, man, and rocking it with us. And man, I was trying to wait for Tiger to come back. I don't want to just end it on him.
But I can do it. I can do an impression of DJ Tiger, and we can go out, man. You know.
Got to go, man.
Yeah. I mean, I can impersonate DJ Tiger, and then we can, you know, and then I can just do it. No, I'm just kidding, man. But salute. Thanks everybody for joining, for signing. I mean, not signing, for joining in and just vibing out with us for the last hour or two. You know what I mean? We love y'all, and we'd like to see y'all next week and every week. Get a video a thumbs up. If you're new around here, stay true around here. Give us a thumbs up. And if you didn't like us, give us a thumbs up, but never come back.
No. If you like us, hit that like button. If you don't like us,
forget to like and share.
Hit the dislike button 2 times.
Dislike button 2 times. Don't forget to like and share. Yeah, don't forget to like and share. Spread the love. Spread love through comics.
Spread love through comics. Yo, shout out, man. Lito's Way, man. Slick Nick, Cooks 24, Diamond Onyx, Sean Sakai, Herbert Carpenter. Everybody for kicking it with us, man, and Al Mega. So we late as hell. We supposed to be over there, man. We running mad late. I gotta go, man.
All right, guys. Peace out.
Yeah, we will see y'all next Monday, September 20th, 6:30 p.m. PHAROAHE Monch.